3 decades ago, a murderer made a deal for his life, but the deal fell apart when Doug Lovell couldn't deliver.
Now the detective who led the search tells Cold podcast host Dave Colley he believes Lovell was lying.
There's a place in the mountains near Pineview, along the old Snow Basin Road, where a guardrail used to sit along a curve.
Right up in here.
A place Terry Carpenter and a team of investigators came in 1993 in the hopes of finding the body of Joyce Yost.
Ideally, we would like to locate Joyce, be able to have her be given a decent burial.
They also brought the man who had admitted to killing her, Douglas Lovell.
South Ogden police spent the better part of 6 weeks tearing this mountain apart. They brought in a track hoe, they brought in cadaver dogs, they even brought in a truffle-sniffing pig to search for any sign of human remains. They didn't find any.
We dug that area to try to locate what we thought might be Joyce's grave.
Police brought Doug Lovell up here 5 different times. They brought him during the day, at night, they brought him hypnotized, they brought him with a psychic, and he repeatedly said this was the spot.
He didn't bring us to where Joyce is, or we would have found her. She's just not here.
Returning Joyce had been Doug's one shot to avoid a death sentence. He had said he could find her even in a blinding snowstorm. But Terry told me Doug's story never really added up.
You know, he tells us you got to go over the guardrail and then go up. And then I stomp on her throat right here. We know from the bed she's dead when he gets her there. She's lost too much blood on the mattress for him to walk her over that guardrail, so he's got to be carrying her all this way.
But Terry had gone along, even indulging Doug's vices.
I can tell you how many times I bought beer and cigarettes.
All for Doug Lovell?
Yeah.
Doug was at the time serving a prison sentence for raping Joyce Yost in 1985. A cold beer was a luxury he wasn't allowed in prison. Terry told me he gave Doug that indulgence in the hopes it would lead to a positive outcome for Joyce's children.
They would like to be able to bury their mother. So, if him having a beer or a cigarette or is going to help him have enough courage to take us up to where? Do you not do everything you can to get it out of him? He's right there. Supposedly just up this road is where he says.
Doug Lovell did lead police, but not to Joyce's body. Instead, they went on a weeks-long wild goose chase.
She's not there. She was never there. She's not there.
Doug told a judge he had no answer for why Joyce wasn't there. He stood trial in 2015, and his defense suggested animals had scattered Joyce's remains. But Terry Carpenter said he believes there's another plausible explanation. Joyce might be with another Ogden area woman who disappeared the same time.
If we go up and dig and find Joyce and find Cherie, that negates all the agreements that we've had with him of not executing him. And he knows that. So he's not going to take us to Joyce.
Catch up on the latest episodes and follow the investigation into Joyce Yost's disappearance in KSL's Cold podcast, available exclusively on Amazon Music.